Hey everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever, the Great Western Railway. Looking at one of our cargo trains pulling out of our new siding, our new yard for cargo in the this Drastoon area. Drastoon area? No, I can't. Whatever it's called. In Dotton area. And we are actually seeing also our new station. So this is our copper ore train, and it was coming in before to this station over the bridge, and then it was coming in across and into this right lane, and it was causing a bit of a blockage in here. So between episodes I quickly added a spur line, a siding, and we now have the Dotton docks siding, and the job of this is to get it down to the boat so these guys can then send it off further. So yeah, I like this little detailing job. We've got some fake platform over here on the right hand side with the Cardiff plant, all these beautiful sheds. There's like a warehouse thing being added around the back here with different type of carriages, and yeah, absolutely loving it. And yeah, everything's busy. Everybody's waiting for a free path. This guy's busy. There's a point here. This is a waypoint, so it won't move up to this. It will just trigger when it goes past. But what we're going to do today is continue the cargo network in particular, and move the freight along this line. I'm going to grab this one and get you highlighted, and you can see that our cargo currently goes from one end of the map all the way across. It loops past Maybury and then goes over here, and we want to continue it down this T intersection towards that direction. The equivalent of those two is this. I'm trying to quickly get these up so you can see that the blue line is equivalent to the purple line going across here, and we want to make it equivalent of the yellow line, so it goes around here, T intersections, and goes all the way to the end of the line, past our beautiful vineyards and fruit farms and our highly detailed area, and goes all the way down the bottom here, and particularly continues on past this freight area. I mean, obviously we'll do cargo delivery for Drastoon reasons, but I also want to use this opportunity to get all the way to the bottom of the line, way over here, and start delivering our steel. So I should turn that overlay on industries. So let me get rid of all these. Actually, I'll leave that one up for a sec. And yeah, the question is, where does this steel need to go? So we're currently mining up here, up in the mountains, and it comes down here, and we are making a fair bit, but shipping to nobody. So we have a propensity to ship a huge amount. So from a consumer's point of view, there's 6 to choose from. Industries have been coming and going. Like you can see right there, there's stuff coming and going. I think around here, so on the right hand side, there's a need. So if we go from, actually let me bring up that passenger line so we can see the other alternatives. Yeah, you stay down there. Yeah, so if we ship it over here, we can then go over here to the right. That's that one. There's one in the middle over here. There's one way down the left. Actually, that's where our copper needs to go. And Pinkerton Tools. And then there's one way down the end of the line, like way down the end of the line. And the last one is Kismore Tools Factory. Actually, that one's interesting because it finishes it. It doesn't need, like a lot of these other ones, need 2 things. They need 2 inputs, where that only needs 1 input. And the end consumer is actual town, so we make money from that. I think we should aim for here. But step 1 is just to get cargo going generically down that line, and then we'll make a custom dedicated line. So let's start making a new line. We'll start here in Maybury, and new line from the cargo station. we will use, we've got multiple platforms here. We'll use, let's give it a color, make it, let's go for, it's going to be mixed with yellow and red. So let's make it like a darker blue. And then from a platform, we have an end of line platform over here. You know, turn that overlay off. So I think this one would be nice. Yeah, so 3, and then it will loop across. And then we want to come along here. There's a cargo platform here for local people. I don't think Nattery needs anything, but we can choose that anyway. Because it's next to a wheat farm, I'm immediately going to say, hey, you can't do wheat. We don't want that happening. We want the dedicated train to do that. There's a dedicated platform over here. When we're going through here, we want to go and use number 3. And then we'll continue on and go. That's not where we're going. That's the copper mine. We're going following the yellow here. Yellow. Ivory is just going to be a bypass. So I think we may need to put a waypoint in there. And then continue on, round the horseshoe and down to a Drastoon. And then on the way back, we will come round, and come round. We will go via there and back to Maybury Cargo. So yeah, that will be the route. So the question is, why wasn't it happy? So when we left here, we were on the right-hand side. But we didn't have a way to get across to the mainline track. That's a forward there. So we just are missing a track in there. Easy fix. If I can squeeze it in there. Try and make it as long as possible. Get the speed up. Lines. Next, that one. And I'm seeing blue on the left-hand side. Should go down the hill. And then, yeah, so let's bring it in. Yeah, we should be able to bring it in on this platform if it's the end of the line. And then coming out of there, so that's Drastoon Cargo. Why can't you stay on the left-hand side? You come in, you should be able to stay on the left. Left. When it comes through here, it would be nice if you stayed on basically the forward, so we could add this waypoint. That's that part done. Actually, that was enough to fix it. So yeah, so this ivory signal, yeah, was enough to force it, and yeah, there we have it. We have a cargo line. So long term in the game, I think what's going to happen is this main loop. Let me see if we can make this a bit easier to see. This main loop across the bottom. Let me show me the icons, please. This main loop. So I'm trying to get this all nice and neat and tidy for us. This. You can go away. Yeah. Just do that. Yeah, the loop across here, I want to be the modern loop. So this is for both passengers, which is blue, and for cargo, which is the pink. I want to use the latest and greatest. So as time moves on, we will use newer and newer trains. But I don't want to lose the trains we've got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a cargo train. Are you a cargo train? No, you're a passenger train. Are you a cargo train? You are. I'm going to slowly move these across to the other line, to this line that goes out this way, and we'll buy new trains for this line. So rather than buying new trains for this run, we'll buy new ones for this arc and keep it really up to date and really fast. And then the slower trains, these 60s, will get reallocated. So I'm going to reallocate them to line 1, and yeah, that guy will work it out. So what will happen, I assume this time, is we'll manage the line. When they are in Maybury, which is this one, I'm going to give them permission to also use the other platforms. You can see right there's this light blue. So what that means is when this guy comes through this very first time, they can arc through in here into one of these. They can stop and then they can continue on. So let's give this a name. It's going to be train cargo, and then this is going to be the Maybury Valley. And there we go. So that's that done. And so now, look at all those passengers. Look at that. Look at that. 143 people are sitting there right there. We need to buy some more passenger trains. But in theory, what should happen now is, for example, over here, Drastoon, they want champagne, right? It should say, if we go way over here to the end of the map, which is down here, the champagne place. Let me turn the icon on. I'm turning them off because there's just so many. It just is like overwhelms what you see. See what I mean? So yeah, that's why the icons are missing constantly, because I'm just trying to keep the noise down. Consumers, there it is, Drastoon 3. So you'll see transport 0% or nothing percent because it hasn't tried it yet. But it will now go down the line, all the way across. It'll go across to Maybury. It'll the cargo train inbound from over there will come in here, it will drop it off on the platform, and then the other train will pick it up, particularly from this third platform, which is the like the terminus platform, and then I go off to the left. We're using the cool new triple joint here to get the three links into the station. How full is our passenger train? It is completely full. How well is the finances? It is okay. So what I might do, okay, and there's the passenger coming the other way, and that's also 100% full. The whole line, the whole line's got 290 out of 297, so basically 100% full. I believe, I want to say that all of these are, they're 110, so we could give them one more coach. One more compartment. Yeah, 122, 122, 122. We'll do that. Make them slightly longer, so now they have 110 capacity rather than 99. And yeah, so what we would do in the future, and something we can do right now as a fun thing, is we will buy a newer steam engine. And talking of which, we just moved over 1890. So there is actually a couple of new ones. You can see that this one's 1890 has turned up. So we now have a tender type loco with a little bit more horsepower, like 60. Yeah, just a little bit more. Same speed though. And yeah, that's the only one that's turned up. So we'll keep it. This is set to a quarter. I'm going to keep it there. And we'll build it up. But yeah, what we would do is we'd buy the new engine and put it on the line, and then when there's too many, we would transfer it across. So that fixes the cargo thing. There's only one. I'm not sure how busy it will be, so we'll start with that. Actually, we've missed it going through the station. So there's the inaugural run of it going around. Let's have fun with that steel mill. Let's make the line first. I got lost then. Okay, down the line, down the line, down the line, down the line, and down here at Kissmore. So over here is our steel. And so I'm thinking like a little branch line. I don't think it has to be associated with Kissmore Station. I think we can just get these two things at the same time. Like we'll get these two dealt with. Where is the flattest spot? So there's a bit of a climb over there and there's a bit of a drop over there. So I think it makes sense for us to peel off in here, and this row can go up or down a little bit if needed. So let's just come out. I wonder how fast I can come out and make it reasonable. Let's do a 90. How's that look? That looks terrible. So yeah, on the level seems to make sense around here, so that works. Let's, rather than putting a dual slip in there, let's make this, are you in the way? Let's make this a double point. Is that the same level and everything? I think it's snapping and everything's going good. It tends to snap with each other when it's like this. And yeah, that gives us a chance to do that. We'll just move that signal to here. And then this will be a simple signal going there. And we can bulldoze that. And then that one can protect it that way. And that one's fine. All right, so let's go to the right here. I don't know how tight this is going to be. Actually, I'm just going to remove this road so it doesn't get in the way. We will bring it down to a pretty stark angle because I want to go around here like this. I don't care if it's too slow. It's a siding after all. And then we'll get rid of that road as well for now. You know what? I actually might get rid of this corner as well. And we'll see if we can get it a little bit straighter. And yeah, so that's, I think I have a tight bit in there. So let's get rid of the tight bit and try it again. I'll do the outside corner because, come on, give me a decent number. Yeah, let's keep it flat because I've got a feeling we're going to go down again. Then stay flat, and then I think just one passing lane should be enough. I don't think we need too many tracks here. So 2 tracks. Let's do 120. I don't want it to be too big. And yeah, I think we'll do it like that, and we'll do some shenanigans to get the thing to attach correctly. And hold down C, and we'll give it a bit of space. I think something like that. And then we'll configure this. Put a track at the end. Put a cargo building on the end. That will give us the tendrils. Let's wipe all this modern stuff. And we'll put on some platforms that are pretty basic. We'll give it a little bit of cobble, but we'll put it at the ground level. And then this one's going to be a passing platform, a passing track. We'll just go down to 1 track for that. So basically that's the end of the line. And so that means that we can join that with that, which is not going to work. Okay. So let's try that all again. Did that end up being very low? Oh, it is very, very low. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that as well. Let's just see what a crow's fly automated one does. Okay. Okay, that's doable, I guess. And kill that road. Actually, I'm going to do that again. And crows fly the track that's actually going to go past. Yeah, it's a bit more hill than I thought. Yeah, I'm going to do it with this one. And you'll come out and join. And this guy will have a bit of a parallel park. I don't think we need to have... Yeah, we don't need 3 tracks there. So... And we'll get to here. And then we'll join that there. So risky, if you're going forward, you will stop here, or you'll go into the station, or you will just simply stop if you want to share that track, and then we'll have a single track going forward. Let's keep on going there. Okay, where are we heading towards? We're heading towards here. So let's put the station... I think we can put it on this side of the road. I don't think it needs to... let's see if we can get past that before we bulldoze it. I don't think we need to get too close. And then this could be a single one. And I'm just going to put it out here. Yeah, you know what? Like that. Let's just let the default normal thing kick in and we'll see what happens. And I'm going to tell that to be flat across there. And then Up the hill you come. And crows fly into there. Nice. Do I want to... There's a bit of a hill there, but you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes I want to, deal with it at the hill level, and sometimes I'm just going to terraform the whole world so it matches everything. And I think this is going to be a terraforming job here. And then we can just smooth that all out. And that can be a hill to the right. And you know what? That, because it's so low, I might try putting in a bridge. And I'm going to deliberately just arc it. So we'll get rid of that. Bridge. And where are you? From here to here, I'm going to give it some arc. Come on. And, yeah, well, it's a bit more than I want. Yeah, let's not do that so egregiously. Try that and see if we can get across. Come on. I might do it as a straight piece. And can we arc that enough? It's pretty egregious. How are we going to do this? Yeah, let me, I don't know how to do this one. Let's build this land up on this side. Maybe I just need to push this road back a bit. That might be the answer. Let's try this again. It's got to be close. It's got to be. Yeah, it is. There it is. So that would do. And then we'll bulldoze that. We'll make it so that this is the road. That way. And yeah, this is a little bit janky. But how about you guys? Oh, nice autosave time. How about you guys coming up a little bit? Up you come. Might have to get rid of that road a bit more. And before we know it, I think we're going to have a solution. And smooth, 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 smooth. Smooth that out. We need to depaint the assets. I need this one. No wheat, thanks. And we'll get rid of it around there. And I'll have to come back and do this properly. Put in stone fences and all that stuff. But there's no way that there's a reason for any wheat to be under those trees or corn. So we can get rid of all that. And that will be our line for our road. And I believe that is something that's a little bit janky, but also a little bit okay. So smooth it out, smooth it out. Smooth, smooth. Get rid of that really abrupt edge. Smooth this out. Smooth, smooth, smooth. And then I think we can put that road in. And we are done. I mean, that bridge is not the best. I would have preferred a pillar on both sides. Also, I'm okay with the hump though. I think that's okay. I think that's come out really nicely. But yeah, that will do. So there we have it. So are you touching? You are not. That is easily fixed by a cheeky little road out the back. And there we have it. So you are the Kissmore Tools factory. And so this can be the Kissmore Tools station. And do we want to change those platforms to something a little bit less modern, more modern? I think we should. We'll get rid of 2 of them so it doesn't get weird. And then let's go for the ground platforms there and there. And then we'll Actually, it's going to have to be killed no matter what. That one, that one, that one. Cargo building. And then last but not least, we will say that you can store your goods on both sides of the platform. All right, let's make a new line. New line from, wow, this is going to be miles away from here, our mining area. Let's make this color very steel color. And we're going to go all the way across the map. And we're going to bypass, so it's going to go, where are we? So Ivory, down here, past Nattery. We're going to go sweeping past Maybury. And we don't need to go in here for storage. We go down there, down the main line, past Dutton, past Kissmore, into our new spur line. We'll go past here and we'll go into there. If you're doing that, please only go when you're full. And please only take steel with you if I can find it. There it is. And at this end, you will be only unloading steel. I'm going to let you pick up spanners, but I doubt... Actually, there's no point because it's not... Yeah, I'll let you pick it up, but we don't have a station for unloading yet. But also, I think that's going to require box cars, and the steel will be on state cars, so it won't be a compatible train. So let's get a train onto this route. If we use this train station or depot, it's going to come out this way, which is not the direction we want to go. What we want is the one over here. So this one can come out and then it can loop around the corner and do it. So let's buy a train dedicated for this. I'm going to give it the most horsepower of anything that we have. 350/76, so I think that's the one we're going to use. And then from a cargo point of view, Great Western Railway staff. So yeah, it's going to be state cars. Yeah, it's going to be state cars. I got this mod where you can have livestock and wheat. So and you can see the cows sticking their heads out. So that's kind of cool. We'll try to get that at some point working when we have a livestock pure line, or maybe a wheat. We can upgrade some of the wheat lines to that. Let's use this double. So this is a single truck version, and this is a double truck version. Let's go for this one. Since it's steel, this should look really great. I think we made the platform 120. So yeah, 119 seems to be it. And let's assign that to line 1. And while that's coming out, I'm going to quickly name this the Train Cargo Steel Express. And let's have a look at this guy, see what they look like. Yeah, lots of state cars. Looking pretty awesome. So when that's loaded up with steel, that's going to look fantastic. Our waypoint semaphore is working. And so if we follow along, let's go to the cabin here. Looks like it's taking across to the left. Doesn't really matter which way they go. Traditionally, this is where the passengers would pass through, and on the right hand side it's the cargo. Seeing those lovely boom gates close. Now we've got a yellow signal, means we can bypass. Oh, look at those passengers. We're gonna have to probably buy a new train. I think we'll let time go forward a little bit more, and we'll get something with a nice big tender and some speed. The problem is we're going to have to upgrade everything, because they're just going to be stuck behind traffic. So let me jump across to the steel mill and we'll watch this thing get loaded for the first time. All right, we're nearing the end of the line, past all of our beautiful orchards, coming down into the horseshoe. I love this area. I think it came out really well. Lots of detail, lots of undergrowth type, detailing. I think the vegetation looks fantastic. We have to slow down for this corner. It's quite a slow 40, 50 as we go around it, because it's just such a tight area, about a steep grade that we had to get climbed. yeah, I really enjoy this area. If you want to see how this area was detailed, go check out episode 17, I want to say. Look for the episode that says vegetation detailing or terrain detailing. You can hear all the squeaks of the wheels or the flanges. See that passenger train absolutely pouring out smoke as it climbs the hill. I think the game changes the smoke amount based on the amount of effort. I want to say it does. So at the moment we're kind of coasting, but that passenger guy is definitely working hard. Yeah, definitely working really hard. All right, down to the valley we go. And we'll go flying past this station. We're not destined to stop there. Hopefully the cargo train has brought supplies. I let a lot of this terrain stay like uneven. It was deliberate to not smooth it out as much. So the cargo train, normally this is the terminus, so it comes in on that right track and ends up on that right cargo platform and then delivers all the goods to here. I've done a fair bit of detailing here, like, I put this custom hotel down. And stuff like that. I think this might be a town where I might put trams in. It's not too hilly, and it might be fun to use a tram system for passengers. All right, first inaugural run of the spur line out to the metalworks and all our ore mines. Haven't seen this yet, so it's going to be fun to see. Let's move our viewpoint across a bit so we don't hit our heads. Yeah, this tunnel was unexpected. When I ran the track, I thought it was going to be a relatively flat run, top of the surface, but there was an unexpected hill right there in the middle in the run. Obviously we could have gone up and down from an undulation point of view, but it was easy just to carve through. I mean, being an ore mine area, it's definitely somewhere which they're not going to be afraid to cut down hills. 2 tracks here, it's an either or, so both platforms are valid, and the second one is configured to be optional, or can be configured to be optional. But look at all that steel. I think, I'm actually really glad we got the double bolsters there, because that looks fantastic. Actually, I didn't even realize we're going to get a random assortment of steel types. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, it looks like we took a lot of the platform too, so there's 31 left. Awesome. I don't know, did we configure this? No, not tomorrow. I want to configure the line. Did we configure it to use either? We did not, so I'm going to say, hey, by the way, you can use that second platform if you want. Yeah, they're both the same length. You can see the box, even though the track goes out further. The idea behind that is to give it staging area, so that way you can do things like go assets, trains. Let's use one of these big ones and say, hey, for some reason there's a spare train sitting there or whatever. But yeah, all right. So how's this guy going? After a whole lot of congestion on the main line, we have finally made it. There was a lot of freight traffic in the way. I'm starting to think that maybe we're going to have to add more dedicated tracks on that main line. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it was just a bad timing thing, and it just happened to be that there was other trains in the way and everything just needs to get spaced out a bit. But we made it to the end of the line with our 80 steel. I will be shocked if we don't make a huge amount of money here. What's the profit going to be? So we'll watch that get to the end and start to unload. And I think we fit on the platform okay. And back you go. And $4 million. So it cost basically $1 or $2 million to get to the end of the line. Just the initial. Yeah, okay, so getting there and back, I mean the actual, the back haul that we're doing now is probably going to cost 1.5 to $2 million, but we're making $4 or $5 million profit on a run. That's okay. Based on that, I assume, how much are they trying to send? Suppliers, they're sending 100 and that took 80. I was thinking about getting a second run. So, actually, the rate is only 20. So if that's the case, manage vehicles, and let's grab... I'm just going to grab 2 more. And with the idea being that should spread out across the land quite nicely. I just don't want to have too many trains on this main line. This main line is just getting, this line across here, it's just getting too busy to have too many trains on it. But yeah, quite a successful addition to our train fleet. And yeah, a successful end of the episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. And we'll definitely extend the lines even more to some new far-flung place. See you next time, everybody.